I'd like to share with you from the book of Joshua, chapter 1 to 4, under the title of Go into the land I am about to give. Repeat after me. Go into the land I am about to give. Go into the land I am about to give. The new year's opened that God blesses us with His blessings. And this 2018 is a land that God promised, like Canaan. And God gave us gift as a gift this year. So we need to move forward, equipped with the absolute positiveness, absolute thanksgiving, and move forward. God never worked with anyone with lack of faith. God never blessed anyone with a lack of faith. God never worked with anyone who complained and caused problems. God never worked with them. Even though we make mistakes, we lack of many things, but if you trust only God, and then God will be pleased, and then God use them, and then God make all the history. And Abraham, he made many mistakes, but Abraham trusted him, so God see his righteousness. So through this year, I really bless you all. Become a man and woman of faith, so we can conquer the land that God gave us as a gift. So make this year the best year of your life, and change, and then experience the miracles. I bless you. As we move forward with faith, first of all, we need to leave your faith. If we leave your past behind. Chapter 1:1 says, after the death of Moses, servant of the Lord said to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses 8, Moses, who led for 40 years, Israelites for 40 years in the wilderness, he died. And he was 120 years old, but his strength is still, but his eyes is never weak or dim. But he's still strong, but God just took him because his mission was accomplished. Deuteronomy 34:7 says, Moses was 120 years old when he died, yet his eyes were not weak nor his strength gone. Israelites, they were shocked because Moses' death. Moses is the absolute leader, and they thought they couldn't do anything without Moses. When they didn't have any water, they asked for Moses, and Moses asked God and prayed, and then miracle happened, and then water came out from the rock, and the bitter water turned to sweet water. And they asked for the meat, and Moses asked and prayed, and then quail just pour, and then they were eating the meat. So that Moses was absolute leader, one and only leader. And Moses was like God for them to solve their problems and troubles, and great leader. But he died. So they were Israelites still thinking, what can we do? They were frustrated. They just sat down. So that Moses cannot come back. That means Moses died. That means our past is already gone. 2017 is gone, is dead, is past. anything happened to you or in our church, even though it gave us a pleasure or hurt, we cannot sit down because of the past. Like Moses died. 2017 is gone in history. But God was with them. God never left them. And God is the one who guides their lives, and God was leading them. Even the past gave us the hurt and pain, but God is with us, and God is leading us, guiding us, so that we need to keep move forward and fix our eyes on the Lord with faith. The pain from the past and the problem from the past, they cannot hold us. Many people are still settled in the past, and they still have a pain in their hearts, and the past made them traumatized, so they were in pain. I've seen so many people, and I saw Charles Stanley. The woman who cried and came to Pastor Charles Stanley and said, my husband does not love me. She obviously wept for some times, and here's the reason. He gets home late every day from the work. I know he wants to stay away from us because he wants to be promoted and stay in the company and the job so long. But the reason that I know that he wants to stay there, he wants to away from us, I know that as a result, it's like my father worked instead of taking care of family. But there's a result. The problem is it's not the past. It's not on the husband. It's for her past memory. Her father was alcoholic, enjoyed nightlife and a bar and club, and came home so late. And he was drunk and then slept. So she got hurt so much from the past. Her father never said to her that he loves her or hug her or anything like that, but it traumatized her. So he was like pain deeply in her heart.